This is a video about growing up. I just got another letter from Medi-Cal showing that both of my sons are needing to select a medical plan for their health insurance benefit. We have health insurance through my wife's employer. I'm also walking into a room about it's an orientation about ROC, which is Regional Occupation Center, I believe is what it stands for. And it's so that my son can become a licensed auto mechanic. Do you ever look back and realize that they're not a kid anymore? It's so hard to see my son as an adult. It's weird to think that just a few years ago it seemed like he was 4 or 5, and I had to hold his hand walking across the street and make sure he doesn't fall. Just, who decides when we're an adult? Like, who decides when we're ready? I don't know that, because I grew up in a broken home and my parents were divorced at a young age. I just received a text today about a high school teacher of mine, a previous high school teacher of mine who passed away. I don't remember the guy. It's just, I don't remember him at all. And so when I was thinking about that and talking to the person that notified me, I just realized I don't remember a lot from high school years. In fact, I feel like I kind of subconsciously, to maybe not have as much trauma, I've subconsciously forgotten about a lot of those years. I don't remember much at all. But really, I don't think that this video is too much about growing up. It's more about transitions. I was just thinking about, I've just finished a 30-day vlog challenge, and that's like a transition from a 30-day challenge to just every normal day. And then my son transitioning from childhood to adulthood and from high school to career. And these are just quiet transitions. In a few days, we have to go fill out some forms for this program. And I don't think that it's about filling out paperwork for my son. It's more about filling out his future and trying to figure out, like, you're signing up for something you think you want to be your future. And that's pretty confusing. I still remember my grandma's address, like, by heart, and I know exactly how to get there. That's easy, but remembering the address, I don't even remember some of the old addresses that I used to live in, like with my family. But my grandma's address sticks out to me. Anytime there were hard times in my home life, like my mom or my dad would drop me off here at my grandma's house. Our school bus would pick us up here. This was my grandma's house. Man, if that house ever went up for sale. Okay, so if I go to Zillow, I gotta go over to that house. It's so cool. They probably have pictures inside. No pictures of the inside? Well, anyways, if I could, I would buy that house. There's just so many changes. Back then is when I was getting really in trouble. I was selling weed out of the church bathroom when I first started going to church. And I was living with my grandma in that house during that time. And I got caught, and this guy that was going to the church at the time said, "You're gonna live with me, and I'm gonna kick you into shape," basically. And he did. He did a really good job of that. In fact, he's why I love Chile Verde. Chile Verde is my favorite. And there is some really good Chile Verde around town. That's the Arizona Cafe right there. He was just a deacon at our church. This man I didn't even know invested in my life. And I was just a troubled teen that wanted to commit suicide. He has no idea. Maybe he does now, but at the time he had no idea what he was doing for me. I know he wanted to invest in me because he cared about me, but I don't think he realizes how big that is. That's huge.